Fans, thanks for clicking today's dreaded D-Rose Report. Hope everybody had a great weekend. This guy's going to have a great weekend. Oh, if this goes on, somebody's going to be in a world of trouble. But anyway, former WWE NXT wrestler Derek Four, F-O-O-R-E, Four, could be Fool. Anyway, he was released back in November 2012. Is threatening to sell his copy of the WWE contract. Well, he says, who's interested in buying a copy of my contract? Sharing is caring, he says. Bombs away, WWE and NXT. The contract includes authentic signatures from John Laurinaitis and Triple H, along with salary, wellness policy, and etc. He says WWE contract is better than a tell-all book about WWE. It shows how they exploit wrestlers worse than a pimp. Bombs away, he says, yeah. What did they do? Give you maybe a few $100,000 or something like that, and you're upset that they want you to go here, there, do this, do that, and they expect you to work? That's just not right. Idiot. Alright, WWE noted before how Dolph Ziggler did not wrestle this weekend's live event despite being reportedly cleared to wrestle. But Ziggler stated that this weekend events by cutting promos announcing that he still wasn't cleared to wrestle. And Ziggler also didn't get physically involved in the Big E Langston and Alberto main events. No word yet if Ziggler is going to be cleared to wrestle, but we should know more about the situation tonight on Raw. And in my opinion, we've never been lied to before. Why would we be lied to now? He might be cleared to wrestle, and he's going to show up tonight saying, oh, he's not cleared, and all at once he's going to get involved in the fight. And he's cleared. Oh, anyway, I'm saying he's cleared, but what do I know? Except CM Punk and Lita, they were the Chicago Blackhawks and versus LA Kings hockey game the other night. And Punk was tweeting like crazy during the NFL playoffs. It's interesting to see if what kind of chance he was getting in Chicago for the payback pay-per-view, as the Blackhawks will host game 2, well, 2 games that weekend. And Kurt Angle, he was inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame, as you've seen the Slammiversary last week. And he recently replied to a fan on Twitter about the potential WWE Hall of Fame. He says, I've been inducted into every amateur and pro Hall of Fame except WWE, and that is next. I will be the only one. And he had a little smiley face on there. So it's an honor to be in TNA, but WWE needs to give me my props. And we will see someday. Much love, he says. And I agree fully, but they got to work out something. And they did with Flair, with the Four Horsemen thing. And whatever happened with Flair? I like to see Flair back in WWE. Now, I think it was yesterday, I put on my Facebook page. I don't know whether you're on my page or not, but I'm going to throw this out to you guys. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. We got allergies going crazy around here. But anyway, on my Facebook page, I put on there, is it time for WWE to let the new generation of wrestlers take over? Should we maybe get the old stuff out, the new stuff in? Ready or not? I mean, the ratings is not going up any higher. I mean, they just flattened a long time ago. So what they're doing right now is just kind of spinning their wheels. I mean, they're fairly holding steady, I say. Right now, during this time of year, it's always down on the rating. But should we just get just about wipe the whole slate clean, get new people in there, start new. I hope they don't start rehashing things, but get new personas. Is it time to do that? Or keep the older people in there, give them a new persona or some storylines that they could run with. Let me know. Anyway, we continue to trend, WWE continues the trend of Curtis Axel. He's getting wins via countout all weekend. One time he got a win over Sheamus. And tonight's WWE Raw is taking place at Richmond Coliseum, Richmond, Virginia. Confirmed for tonight's show. Supposedly Triple H taking on Curtis Axel, and the return of the World Heavyweight Champion Dolph Ziggler to confront Alberto. WWE is also revealing whose Caitlyn's secret admirer is on tonight's show. I guess I better get my jacket on and go. Of course, I'm probably one of many. And advertised locally is going to be Ryback taking on Cena for, I think, the 53rd time. And WWE is focusing on these points for tonight's show, says Triple H vows to defy Mr. McMahon and Stephanie's advice. The return of the World Heavyweight Champion, Caitlyn's secret admirer revealed. CM Punk watch continues. Will he appear? And will Cena finally get some payback? Sheamus, by the way, is going to be at the Ventureland store of Voorhees Township, New Jersey, July 13th, which is my son's birthday, at 12 to 2 p.m. Well, his birthday is all day, but that's when Sheamus is going to be there. Tickets are required in advance, by the way. Purchase is suggested. And Bella Twins, they're representing WWE at the Connecticut Special Olympics this weekend, handing out awards to athletes. They said had such an amazing time at Special Olympics in New Haven, Connecticut. Inspired, honored WWE. Also, WWE recently applied for trademarks of Torito and Torito. Torito means little bull in Spanish. I don't know, maybe they got a name coming up. Little short guy or something. Hey, The Rock's latest movie, Fast 6, pulling another just close to 20 million this weekend in the U.S. box office. Film surpassed so far the 200 million mark, earning 202.9 million, and is expected to gross about 209.8 million. That Fast 5 did last year by this Friday. Film now grossed over nationwide $500 million. Do you think there's going to be another one? Hell yes. Speaking of The Rock, Snitch will be released on Blu-ray this Tuesday. Mark Henry broke his Twitter silence Sunday, commenting on his current status with WWE. He said, the only reason I'm breaking my silence in the Twitter world is to tell you guys I'm not retiring. I have hate in my heart for those, that's what? I have hate in my heart that's too dangerous. You figure that out, okay. Anyway, it's best to stay away, until I'm right. I feel I may hurt somebody, do some damage to my family, or to somebody's family by going to jail. Tired of holding back. Well, apparently he's PMSing or something. I don't know what it is. He says, I will return when I'm healthy, not because the roster is thin. I am hurt. Don't hide on the web. You got my number. Call me. With that bull. Anyway, back to silence, he says. Hey, WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross recently discussed why certain talent are not being pushed in an interview with Hooked on Wrestling. This might be kind of interesting. He says, I'm not going to start naming names of guys that have issues telling, the time and the problem, but time, committing, and paying attention, Ross says, is what they need to do. But the company have to invest in guys that are reliable. Reliability comes from many forms, shades, and colors that the average fan is really not aware of. It's not that the company's trying to hold back someone or keep someone down. It's the total counterproductive. No businessman or intellect is going to do that with any business. So no matter what I say or what you say, there will still be some people who still say, I think so-and-so should be pushed. And he said, that's great. That's your right to say it. But don't live and die by it and let it upset your day. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. So it's just got to do with the individual wrestler. Maybe backstage, how they're being interpreted. Hey, thank you guys for clicking. I gotta go.